Welcome to the Chincoteague Island Arts Organization's virtual online program series. In past summers, we were able to present live entertainment with our summer series of varied performances, Mondays at Main and Mumford in the Theater Annex. This summer, we are switching formats and presenting virtual performances, Mondays from Main and Mumford. Tonight, we are presenting a concert by Dalton Elliott, a local singer who performed on American Idol. No matter the weather on Chincoteague Island, you'll be enjoying Dalton's music in the comfort of your own homes. Check your email, our website, and our Facebook page for information on upcoming presentations that include Owen Hooks and his family of singers, short films of Chincoteague by professional videographer Keir Johnson, and a documentary with some 2020 Chincoteague High School graduates who talk about how the pandemic affected their senior year and their plans for the future. And now, on with the show. Thank you for joining us on this windy Monday night. And now, without further ado, Dalton Elliott.
All right, my name is Dalton Elliott. A lot of you might have seen me on American Idol season 17. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee originally, but I've lived here on Chincoteague Island for about 4 years, playing the music scene, all that stuff around here. This is really cool that I get to do this, and I appreciate you guys letting me do this. But I'm going to start off with some music. Hope you guys like it. The song, the first song I'm going to play is called Hung Over You. Hope you enjoy it. There ain't enough bourbon in Kentucky make you love me anymore. There ain't enough money out in Vegas to buy back what we had before. But if I could have it my way, I wouldn't be waking up on the floor. I wish heartache wasn't real, and that you never walked out the door. But the shades are drawn and the coffee's strong. My heart'll hurt me all day long. So will my head until tonight, when I drink you back off of my mind like I always do. I say I won't dial you up just to hear the tone of your voice on the line, just to leave a message one more time. Is it the bourbon or the hurting that'll make me plead the fifth? I'm just over being hung over you like this. I've been sifting through old records, boxing up the hurt for someone else. You gotta give me an A for effort, even if I put them back up on the shelf. We used to dance in the kitchen, and down the hallway to the bed. I'll be feeling this tomorrow. Right now I'm drinking to forget that the shades are drawn and the coffee's strong, my heart'll hurt me all day long. So will my head until tonight, when I drink you back off of my mind like I always do. I say I won't dial you up just to hear the tone of your voice on the line, just to leave a message one more time. Is it the bourbon or the hurting that'll make me plead the fifth? I'm just over being hung over you like this. So take my heart and take my pain, you can throw them both away. I don't think I can drink to another lonely day. When the shades are drawn and the coffee's strong, my heart'll hurt me all day long. So will my head until tonight, when I drink you back off of my mind like I always do. And I say I won't dial you up just to hear the tone of your voice on the line, just to leave a message one more time. Is it the bourbon or the hurting that'll make me plead the fifth? I'm just over being hung over you like this. There ain't enough bourbon in Kentucky to make you love me anymore. I appreciate you guys. I wrote that with my friend Tim Monahan. Actually, I'm going to play you guys a couple of songs that he and I wrote together. This next song that I'm going to play is a real special song to me. It's a song that I've got a 5-year-old son and a 6-month-old daughter, and the first verse of this song, where I'm from in Tennessee, and I'm sure a lot of other places, but there's a saying that says, speaking of the devil, like if you're, somebody comes up in a conversation and they show up right when you're having that conversation about them, or that they got brought up in. And it's called Speaking of the Devil. And so I thought, what if the roles were reversed and it was really cool and you're talking about the woman you loved or the girl you loved, and you said speaking of the angel. And so we kind of fed off that, and right around the time I came up with that idea, my daughter was born, and so I wrote this first verse kind of about that, and the second verse not so much, but it's kind of a funny song. It ends up being kind of a funny song. But this song's called Speaking of the Angel. I wrote it with my friend Tim Monahan. Hope you guys enjoy it. I heard he made them beautiful, and he gave them wings to fly. I guess he thought I needed one, so he put her in my life. She don't know what she's doing yet, but I bet she will someday. She's making my heart all a mess. If you listen to the way I'm speaking of the angel, there she is. I know she's heaven sent. There's no such thing as perfect, but she's as close as you can get. She'll fight demons in a heartbeat. She'll rectify my soul. Pulls me in with diamond eyes and never lets me go. Hey, I was fire and rain and everything in between. Speaking of the angel, she loves the hell out of me. Sometimes I drink just to drink. She knows I like to have fun. She'll bat her eyes and just one blink will let me know that I'm done. I've been known to raise some cane and I'll try to push my luck. But when I fall down the front porch steps, she's there to pick me up. Yeah, speaking of the angel, there she is. I know she's heaven sent. There's no such thing as perfect, but she's as close as you can get. She'll fight demons in a heartbeat. She'll rectify my soul. She pulls me in with diamond eyes and never lets me go. Hey, I was fire and rain and everything in between. Speaking of the angel, she loves the hell out of me. Yeah, buddy, she'll be picking me up from here before too long. But I got time for one more beer and another jukebox song. Speaking of the angel, there she is. I know she's heaven sent. There's no such thing as perfect, but she's as close as you can get. She'll fight demons in a heartbeat. She'll rectify my soul. Pulls me in with diamond eyes and never lets me go. Hey, I was fire and rain and everything in between. Speaking of the angel, she loves the hell out of me. She loves the hell out of me. Alright, yeah. The song's called Speaking of the Angel, and hopefully I'm going to play some songs that I've had recorded and stuff as well that are available on all streaming platforms and all that good stuff. But I'm going to play some that I haven't gotten the chance to play quite yet. So, this next one I'm going to play. It's called That's Why God Made Whiskey. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Made it for the old boys board in a small town, locking up chains in the back of them four-wheels. The midnight strolls in a Bronco parked by the silo across from that hayfield. Or the guy who wants to get the girl but don't know how. God made whiskey for old boys like me that like to raise a little hell on Friday. Dropping them touch tune songs on the jukebox all night long, singing George Strait. Propping up your boots when there's nothing left to do after working like a dog till the day breaks. For good and bad news, babies in the blues, when your team wins and loses that ball game. Thought heaven and earth needed Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's why God made whiskey. Made it for the best friend reading that best man speech on his left hand across from that wedding crowd. The campfire, pass it round the firelight, drink it with a Bud Light, shoot it up and knock it down. He made whiskey for old boys like me that like to raise a little hell on Friday. Dropping them touch tune songs on the jukebox all night long, singing George Strait. For propping up your boots when there's nothing left to do after working like a dog till the day breaks. For good and bad news, babies in the blues, when your team wins and loses that ball game. You thought heaven and earth needed Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's why God made whiskey. Yeah, he made whiskey. whiskey for old boys like me that like to raise a little hell on Friday. Dropping them touch tune songs on the jukebox all night long, singing George Strait. Or propping up your boots when there's nothing left to do after working like a dog till the day breaks. For good and bad news, babies in the blues, when your team wins and loses that ball game. You thought heaven and earth needed Lynchburg, Tennessee. That's why God made whiskey. Yeah, he made whiskey. Let's see here. This particular guitar that I'm playing has a story behind it. Let's see. So this is a Gibson Hummingbird, and when I was growing up, my great-grandmother used to have these hummingbird feeders outside of her house. And as a kid, I remember thinking how cool it was that it seemed like hummingbirds flew so fast, but they were like slow motion almost. And it always intrigued me as a kid, seeing that. And then as I got older and started playing music, this was like my dream guitar. And so I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I wrote a song that interpreted both of those stories, you know? So I wrote a song about it with my pal Tim Monahan. We write a lot of songs together. And this is one of those that's real special to me, so hope you guys enjoy listening to it. It's called Hummingbird. Sitting underneath this hickory nut tree, hanging on by a limb from an old rope swing, wasting my time trying to chase my dreams, 'cause they ran off to Tennessee. Whiskey and a memory and one ain't there. One's messing me up, getting me nowhere. Sometimes I feel like you're listening. You're here 1 second, then you're gone again. A hummingbird, I heard your song today. Yeah, I've been patient, waiting, praying for a change. And I can't seem to find the words to match your melody. Won't you sing with me, hummingbird? I marvel at the way that you catch my eye, shining like a beacon in a nectar sky. You're sweet and low like a lullaby. It's like you're the reason for my rhyme. Hey, hummingbird, I heard your song today. And I've been patient, waiting, praying for a change. And I can't seem to find the words to match your melody. Won't you sing with me, hummingbird? Hummingbird, hummingbird, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, da-da-da. Who'd have ever known we'd ever make it this far? From where we've been to where we are. Now all I got is this old guitar, a mind full of rhymes, a heart full of scars. A hummingbird, I played our song today. I've been patient, waiting, praying for a change. Think I finally found the words to match your melody. Won't you sing with me? A hummingbird, a hummingbird, hummingbird. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to listen to some of these this afternoon. I'm going to switch over guitars here real quick. All right. So as I said before, you can find some of my music on iTunes and Spotify, all that good stuff, anywhere you stream music. YouTube. I was born in a little town in Nashville, or outside of Nashville, called Springfield, Tennessee, and a real rural area. And just a couple years ago, I got to play a show with a guy named Lee Bryce, and I met a guy from North Carolina who owns a company called Born Southern, a clothing company. And I thought, man, what a cool title. His slogan was, "It's a way of life." And I was like, man, that's a really, really awesome song title, because I can relate to that. And, I don't feel like you have to be born in the South to appreciate the things of Southern nature. And I talk about a few of those things in this song. But you can find this anywhere you can stream music. It's called Born Southern. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Love my jeans and my cowboy boots, got a southern drawl and my down home roots, and I'll always say yes sir and yes ma'am. I listen to the preacher preach a Sunday sermon, but I like a little Coke mixed in my bourbon. I return a favor anytime that I get a chance. It's just the way I am. If you're from a little town like me, I'm sure you'll understand. Grew up on the Bible and Keith Whitley. Granddaddy swung Marlboros, daddy drank whiskey. Everybody always asked me, how's your mama and them? We never had much but faith and love, and some family and friends we've been damn proud of. People don't realize it's just a way of life. But I'll be born Southern till the day I die. Hanging out on that old back porch, watching lightning bug through an old screen door, watching this old guitar. Here we go. Me and the boys on a Saturday night, up underneath the Tennessee moonlight, drinking shining rays of heaven all night long. If you're from a little town like me, I'm sure you'll understand. Grew up on the Bible and Keith Whitley. Granddaddy swung Marlboros, daddy drank whiskey. Everybody always asks me, how's your mama and them? We never had much but faith and love. It's a family of friends we've been damn proud of. People don't realize it's just a way of life. But I'll be born Southern till the day I die. Till the day I die. I grew up on the Bible and Keith Whitley. Granddaddy smoked Marlboros, daddy drank whiskey. Everybody always asks me, how's your mama and them? We never had much but faith and love. It's a family of friends we've been damn proud of. People don't realize it's just a way of life. But I'll be born Southern till the day I die. Till the day I die. There we go. Yeah, little hiccup there. It's all right. So I recorded that song in Nashville at a place called Sound Emporium Studios, and it was really crazy how it happened. A guy reached out to me by the name of Dean Miller, and some of you guys might know who that is, or the name might sound familiar. He's Roger Miller's son, the guy that trailers for sale or rent. But Dean and I got together in Nashville at Sound Emporium Studios and recorded that song. And also the next song that I'm going to play is called Chevrolets and Heartbreaks. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. It's called Chevrolets and Heartbreaks. Here we go. Could've used a little bit of shine, but it ran just fine to me. For an old beat-up two-tone four-wheel drive 3 on a tree. It was a little rough, a little torn up, and you couldn't see the dashboard light. I can't remember me getting let down till I picked her up that night. Chevrolets and heartbreaks broke down in a lot of ways. Nothing left to fix or say. Some rust and some dust mixing on a Tennessee 2-lane. There's some things that you'll never be able to change about Chevrolets and heartbreak. One of them will last forever, one just a couple days. One you can fix with a little bit of paint, the other one's gonna fade away. Well, her mind was spinning like a radio dial when I told her it wasn't working out. And even to this night on this old back road, I can still remember the sound. Chevrolets and heartbreak broke down in a lot of ways. Nothing left to fix or say. Some rust, some dust mixing on a Tennessee 2-lane. There's some things that you'll never be able to change about Chevrolets and heartbreaks. I'm in this old K10 and I'm a 6-pack in. Here it comes again, Chevrolets and heartbreaks. Chevrolets and heartbreaks. cruising on a Tennessee 2-lane. There's some things that you'll never be able to change about Chevrolets and heartbreak. Chevrolets and heartbreaks. That one's called Chevrolets and Heartbreaks. Another song that I wrote with my friend Tim Monahan. Let's see here. All right. This is a song wrote a few months back called This Town Was You. I was just thinking about the town I grew up in and some of the stuff we used to do. It's called This Town Was You. Thought this town was a Friday night football game, a Sunday morning hallelujah, sing Amazing Grace. Mama whipping my butt if I showed up late, but I never did. I thought this town was a Chevrolet pickup truck, riding round windows down with the radio up. 12-pack of something light wasn't nearly enough for us to catch a buzz. All this time I never realized this town was you, riding on a bench seat, messing with my heart and my CDs, burning up these back roads all night long. And it was you trying to have, working up the nerve to ask you out, hoping you would be my forever song. I'm just passing through now, thinking about how this town was you. It wasn't much, just a little old map dot. We'd all meet in a Walmart parking lot, drinking on the tailgates, never got caught, at least by the law. You pull up in your little Grand Cherokee, and everybody knew it wasn't that hard to see that every little move you made me weep you'd come around. I didn't know then, but I sure know now that this town was you, riding on a bench seat, messing with my heart and my CDs, burning up these back roads all night long. And it was me trying all I knew how, working up a nerve to ask you out, hoping you would be my forever song. I'm just passing through now, thinking about how this town was you. Yeah, this town was you. Looking back now on what used to be a memory, it's still you, riding on a bench seat, messing with my heart and my CDs, burning up them back roads all night long. It's still me trying all I knew how, working up a nerve to ask you now if you're gonna be my forever song. I'm just passing through now, thinking about how this town was you. It's still you. All right, well, I'm gonna do a couple more songs here and then things up. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this afternoon and watch some of my original stuff. So I'm going to do a song that I wrote when I was out in Los Angeles, California. I was in a little studio out there called The Mix Room, and I was with my band, and we were recording some stuff, and I was in the lounge just hanging out, and I had this song idea pop in my head. And the first line was, she said, "It's cold here in Virginia," and it was nice and sunny and about 80 degrees every day out in California, and I was missing home a little bit. And the more I started writing this song, I wrote a verse and a chorus of it out in California, and that was 3 years ago, and 2017, I believe, and I just finished this song a couple months ago. So it's funny, sometimes as a songwriter, songs come out in 10 minutes, and then other times, it takes a couple years or 10 years, It's not, song kind of writes itself, and you're just a piece of the puzzle. So I wrote this song, ended up being about, I'll let the story tell itself. Here we go. And it's called Coming Home. Hope you guys enjoy it. She said, "It's cold here in Virginia. Why don't you come on home to me? The kids are wondering where their daddy is, and it's getting hard to sleep. I've been really missing you, darling, and all I can think about is when it's time for you to come back, and you're plain touching the ground. Well, come on home, baby, won't you come on home? I don't think that I can do this on my own. When I'm all alone, I can't hold you through this phone. Babe, I hope that you're coming home. He said, "I'm writing you this letter to let you know how much I love you. It's hot as hell out in this desert, pouring sand out of my boots. I'd rather be right there in Richmond. I can almost smell your sweet perfume. Tell the kids that I miss them. And P.S. coming home soon. Coming home, baby, I'm coming home. They're telling me that they don't think it's gonna take long. So keep the faith and just try to be strong. Babe, I know that I'm coming home. Well, they showed up on the front porch step and she heard the doorbell ring. I saw a folded flag and a photograph in her mind, then hit her knees. There's a plane that she'd been waiting on, and in her dreams it's carrying one she loved, but never like she dreamed. You made it home, baby, you made it home. I don't think that I can do this on my own, 'cause I'm all alone and I can't hold you through this storm. Babe, I know that you made it home. Well, I know you made it home. She said it's cold here in Virginia. Can almost feel you when I breathe. I know you're up there in heaven. Why don't you save a spot for me? Thank you guys for listening to some of this stuff this afternoon. I appreciate it. This afternoon, so thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got here. I remember that bottle Coke from a Texaco on our way home, when church let out that day and I saw you from across the street. We were only 10 years old and going down to the swimming hole, and never thinking about how life would change. We'd play outside and there was no more sun. Mama yelled, ain't supper's done. I knew I'd better go before she whipped my butt. And if you blink your eyes, you might miss the way things looked when we were kids. But if you take a right down Memory Street, there ain't much left of what used to be. I guess these small towns grow, and so do we. This used to be a one-light town, 2-lane road with nothing around. Now it's pretty much everything we didn't see. I used to pick you up in a hand-me-down truck. Your daddy never did like me much. You made him run for the end of your drive. And girl, we never felt so alive, yeah. When I sold that Chevy for a diamond ring, you traded me for school that spring. We found a way out of this town and you wrecked my life. If you blink your eyes, you might miss the way things were when we were kids. But if you take a right down Memory Street, there ain't much left of you and me. I guess this small town grew, and so did we. If you blink your eyes, you might miss the way things were when we were if you take a ride down memory street, there ain't much left of what used to be. I guess this small town grew and so did we. I guess this small town grew and so did we. Thank you guys for listening this afternoon. I appreciate it. Once again, my name is Dalton Elliott. Thanks for hanging out this afternoon.
We hope you enjoyed our program this evening. This year we don't have movie admissions and concession sales for the revenue to keep us going. Instead, we are relying on your generosity. You can show your appreciation and support by donating at the CHOW website or by following the donate link in this video's description. Thank you, good night, and stay well.